Varsity Series cigars and Citrus 7s, black cement 3s, 4s, the hairs and bread 11s. No doubt that I'll be wearing some fire at any sighting. With these Doran Becker 5s, you can see me in any lighting. It's exciting, I'll be flexing to the coldest degree. What's up, everybody? It's Sneakerhead M-Checks. I'm back with another review. Today we'll be taking a look at these Varsity Royal 3s scheduled to release in America on October 10th. Now, a lot of people have been referring to these as the blue cement 3s because these really look like a blue version of the red cement 3s. So I also have a pair of those here to compare these two to see if there's any differences other than just the red and blue. So let's get right into it and start off by taking a close look at these.
Here they are. Yeah, this blue looks nice. Here they are from the front. So yeah, from this angle, these are 100% a blue version of the red cement 3s. Even down to the laces, look. These come with the extra blue and white laces. Same way these come with the extra red and white laces. Here on the side, we have one really small difference. I'm talking real small though. Like if I ain't say nothing, y'all probably wouldn't have even noticed it. So if you look closely, you'll see that the elephant print here on the front part of the Varsity Royals is double stitched. It's also double stitched here on the back elephant print. Just like the Varsity Royals, the red cements have the double stitching here on the elephant print on the toe. When you get over here to the back, look closely, you'll see that this is single stitch right here. So yeah, that's it. Like I said, very minor detail. Because were you really going to notice that from like this angle? Probably not. I'm just looking for stuff at this point. So here on the other side, it's the same thing. But I don't notice any other differences. You see we got the double stitching here. Double stitching here. But the single stitching here. And the double stitching again there. Here in the back, we finally have a more noticeable difference. And that's the Varsity Royals having the Jumpman on the heel tab when the red cements have the Nike logo. And also, as you can see here, if you have the Chicago exclusive version, they will have Shy down under the logo as opposed to Air. Now from the back of the tongue to the sock liner, these Varsity Royals pretty much follow the red cements. But when it comes to the insole, it's a different story. These over here have the blue insole with the white Jumpman. But because these are the Nike Shy Red cements, they have Nike written in these special color patterns on the insoles to represent the Chicago train lines. But the regular red cements have a red insole with a white Nike Air logo, which is kind of parallel with the insole on these. So that makes sense. Now I don't know why, but the blue on this sole is a darker shade of blue than the rest of the shoe is. But yeah, here's the red cement sole. Pretty much the same, just says Nike in red where these say Jordan in blue. And obviously this part is red, where this part is blue. Now other than the fact that these are red and these are blue, I'd say the biggest difference between these two releases is actually the box. The red cement's got their little unique red cement box that we've never seen any other pair of sneakers come in. But the Varsity Royals came in this box that we've been getting most Jordan 3s in for the past like decade. It's alright though. Here's the box label. But because these haven't released in the US yet, there is no USD suggested retail tab. But retail and men's size will be $190. I like these. These are cool. But yes, these really are just like a blue version of these red cements. Yeah, they have the minor differences we just discussed, but even the quality and everything is exactly the same. Now, just based off of the way the regular red cement 3 sold, I would expect these to sit, meaning not sell out right away. Because regular red cement 3s did bad. Joints went on sale. The Chicago pair was a little different. At first, they were mad hyped. I remember pairs were going for like a band at first, and then they quickly shot down to like 500, and they dropped from there. And I think they were going for around 4. But then when they decided to release them on sneakers, that like ruined the whole exclusive vibe that they had, and it just felt like they weren't a Chicago exclusive. They were just like for everybody. There were probably less pairs of them than the regular red cements, but it really made them not special. And I think after that they were selling for like 300, and they haven't really gone up much since then. But anyway, the regular red cement 3s were just, the way they sold was actually pathetic. Especially because it wasn't an ugly shoe. I mean, I liked them. But I don't know, there have been a couple of recent releases where I didn't expect the shoe to sell out fast, and they actually did in some places. Like if those denim 3s sold the way that they did, I don't see why this colorway wouldn't sell out. Also, when the red cements dropped, it was a convenient time for people to sleep on them. It was All-Star Weekend. There was mad pairs coming out back to back to back, and it was just crazy. You had the reverse bred ones, the off-white 5s, the UNC to Chicago ones, the Chicago exclusive red cement 3s. Like, there was just mad pairs coming out in the span of like 7-8 days. And being that all those pairs I just named were more hyped than the regular red cement 3s, it was, like I said, it was mad convenient for people to just sleep on them or pass on them or whatever. It's still a little surprising when you compare them to other releases that those went on sale, but they did. I know there's a lot of fire expected to drop in October as well, but I'm sure it'll be way more spaced out than those releases were within the first 2 weeks of February. But yeah, I don't see these being like the red cements where there's a pair releasing the same day or 2 days before that's going to take attention away from them. So my prediction is when these do release in America, I think they're going to sell out fast, but they're going to be an easy cop, if that makes sense. Kind of like the Indigo 12s. Those sold out pretty fast, especially on sneakers. But I feel like nobody really had that much trouble copping those. You know, if you didn't get them on sneakers, you got them somewhere else. There was plenty of restocks. And I can see the release for these kind of being like that, where they'll probably sell out, but they won't be super hard to get. And if for some reason you miss them, I'm sure we'll get plenty of restocks. Now for resellers, this is going to be a little tricky. I think it depends on what type of clientele you have and the amount of pairs of these that you will be reselling. Like, I'm sure a lot of people will want these, but I just don't think they'll be selling for that much. So yeah, I'm sure you'll be able to move them, but if what I said is the case, you won't be making that much profit unless you're selling a lot of pairs. I think resale is going to remain around $250 for these, maybe a little bit more for the bigger sizes from now until they release in America. Once they release in America, I'm sure the resale will drop a little bit. They might be around $220, $230 after they come out and people start getting their pairs in the resale. But good luck to everybody on October 10th, especially those of you trying to cop a pair to wear. If this video was helpful or informal at all, please give it a thumbs up. And please do us both a favor by subscribing to my channel and turning my video notifications on so you can be notified as soon as I put these early reviews out. Everyone, please stay safe and healthy, and I'll see you next time.